Okay, it says we're streaming. It says started streaming less than a minute ago. Oh. I guess that's my fault. She says, all I hear is clickies. Can you hear me right now? Atama the Hun. She says all she hears is clickies. Oh, now apparently, can you hear us right now? It's very important to know if you can hear us. Oh. Answer me! She said she only hears me. She does not hear you, Vlad. How do I fix that? The output doesn't say it's muted. No, because I can hear you right now. Probably. Settings. Oh. Where it says sources. Oh. I'm trying to fix it because I accidentally made it so that Vlad can't say anything. Okay, so I clicked on the plus. Audio output capture. Display capture. I see audio input capture, audio output capture, browser, color source, display capture, game capture, image slideshow, media source, scene, text, video capture device, and window capture. No, nothing is moving during output capture. How do I do that? Uh-huh. And go to headphones and hit
Yep.
OK. Oh, suddenly now you should say something.
Is it working, people?
Yes, it is working now. They should be able to hear you. Keep talking.
Yeah, so essentially, he put in a different output device, and yeah, and he didn't change the output settings to match said device.
Yes, we are in
So
Discord, Pinoid, and sorry, I did turn Vlad down, so now he should not be so loud. It's you, Vlad,
I
who are
just
loud now and not me.
yeah, if you're wanting in, either like anybody or whatever, like, and you're in my Discord, my fucking Discord. Holy fuck! Who else is Discord? Anyway, sorry, I hate this question. I've been asked this like 3 times today. Who's Discord? It's like, really? Anyway, no. My fucking easy annoyance aside, you just go to Death Row in my Discord, and you'll get dragged in if you're already in said Discord. So, yeah. It's pretty simple. And I swear to fucking God, if somebody goes to Death Row and they're all like, but there's nobody in there, Vlad! I don't see anyone! I'm gonna freak the fuck out. Because it's a fucking waiting room. Of course there's nobody in there.
Okay, I'm gonna drag Penoid in right now.
Okay.
Alright, Penoid should be in here with us now. Hello? Oh, what the fuck is going on now?
I think he's there, he just isn't talking yet.
Oh.
I guess.
No, I was having a hard time because Discord isn't working on my desktop, so now I have to use it on my phone, and I was afraid that
There we go. I'm on push to talk. That's why I forgot about that shit.
I should probably do that myself. Completely forgot about. Oh, I guess for me it doesn't really matter because I'm OBS. So.
Just out of curiosity, can anybody hear like anything in my background?
A little bit of garbage, but who gives a fuck?
Okay, well then it's the air conditioner. And Stone Monkey says boring and lame. Yeah, it's because we haven't actually got to...
Yeah, it is boring and fucking lame, goddammit. That's what the fuck we do out there.
Yeah, we haven't actually got to the subject yet. I'm waiting on more people to arrive. There's actually 2 subjects.
The reason why he sounds like shit is because he's on his phone, by the way.
Who said I sounded like shit?
Atema said you sound a little gainy. And I said that you sound like shit.
I third that thing that you sound like shit.
Where's your rock and roll blue Yeti that you use for your band?
Right. I'm hurt. Stone Monkey says Tom is in the thing, so it's better now. Kiss.
I'm Tom Peace, man. You know what I'm saying? I have a fan base and shit. You know what I'm saying? That's kind of where the mentality is.
Yeah, I have 2 fans as well. Yeah, no, I'm just waiting on a few people. But I guess I'll just, start going into it for a brief moment, the beginnings of it. And that is essentially, this, like, weird thing with name dropping lately is kind of interesting. You know, such as, a viable ninja publicly posting my name on Twitter. That was fun. And then apparently Antoine doing something similar recently too. And that's pretty much the subject of the day.
Names are bad.
I don't know, I feel like if you're a YouTuber, you know what I'm saying? Like especially like niggas like Antoine, you should know better. There's rules to this game, son. You know what I mean? And you have to motherfucking honor those goddamn rules. And if you don't, you're a fucking bitch. And that's where the mentality really is.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, like, the thing is I wouldn't even call them rules as much as etiquette. I think it's basic etiquette. You know, it'd be akin to me, like, going into your fucking house and, you know, I don't know, fucking with your shit, you know? I mean, it's just basic fucking etiquette. So, I don't know, but like this whole thing with like to be fair, the person that leaked my shit isn't even a fucking YouTuber. As far as Antoine goes, like, you see, like for me, like, I don't know if I necessarily call that leaking his name specifically. Like, that's kind of a gray area that I know that a lot of people are going to autistically argue. So I don't really want to get into that part of it personally. But what I will say is it was definitely a Scooby move. it was definitely an intimidation tactic. He was definitely trying to make a threat. And
Well,
at bare
I'm gonna say
minimum,
it like this: a viable ninja does not, the rules don't apply to him, right? Because that nigga's just a fan, and fans are.
yeah. Well, I mean, that's what I'm trying to say. I mean, honestly, to me, it's kind of it's just I just think it's weird that doing that kind of shit has become a cultural norm now.
Well, I
To be
told
perfectly honest with you.
me and Vlad had the conversation, and I had this conversation too with a couple people in DMs. But I'm like, in the end, if you don't want any information to be used against you, especially if you're a semi-popular YouTuber or even a very popular YouTuber who has a lot of enemies, you just don't give them shit to work with. Like, you know, for example, there are a lot of people out there who say that I'm jobless and homeless, and I feel like that's more of a bait than it is a slight, because that's just a desperate grab to get more information, you know? So, like, I've always lived by the motto of don't give too much more information out on the internet than you have to, because when you start telling people about circumstances in your life, what you're trying to do is generate sympathy. What you're really doing is you're just giving your adversaries more ammo to use against you.
I don't know, man. Like, I feel like, you know what I'm saying, like, people's past and like don't act up. We should correct that nigga and tell him to go fuck.
I'm sorry, you broke up a little bit there.
I said, like, yo, if you know, what I mean, if one of your fans brings you garbage, like brings you a dox, you should tell that fan to fuck off.
Oh
Like,
yeah, definitely. But the problem is that a lot of these folks, they have these moral standards of, like, for example, doxing is bad, but then the moment it becomes convenient for them to violate those standards, then they do it, and it just doesn't make any sense to me. If something is bad, you shouldn't do it.
I agree with you. Like, that's my mentality. Like, that's always been my mentality. That's why, like, you've never seen the docs come out of me or my camp. And that's because, like, I stay in contact with my fans. I address them. And, like, yo, I try to make sure to, like, not only do I get held to a standard, but they do as well. Like, anybody who's ever heard me speak, you would immediately know that, like, none of that shit's fucking cool.
Well, that's another problem I have with a lot of these folks, is that the instant something comes out that they don't want to hear, they ask the host of that YouTube or whoever's involved in it to disavow. Like, disavow this. But then, you know, you reverse the situation, they're like, I don't speak for this person. So it's kind of frustrating to watch unfold.
You should, though. Like, if somebody's in your chat doing something they ought not to be doing, right? You should address that motherfucker. Like, I don't give a fuck if you're worried about, like, anybody inside, like, if somebody's in your chat calling somebody a pedophile, and he has no evidence, no documentation, no bullshit, he just being a dick, you should address that motherfucker. Yeah, you know what I mean? If somebody's in your chat doxing somebody, you should fucking address that, too.
I agree.
Well, you see, me personally, like what I usually do is just express my fucking opinion or my take, and then if people want to continue to fucking argue the point, I'm not gonna stop them. I might continue to argue with them, but I'm not gonna try and stop them. I can't control what people say. So, like, for instance, with Viable Ninja, you know, people were calling him a pedophile based on nothing. And I was like, yeah, like, that's stupid. There's no proof here. Like, why are you bringing this up?
It's like
that doesn't make any sense. And then he argued against me and called me a hypocrite for defending him. I was like, okay, well, fine. You can have all the pedo accusations you want. Next.
Well, like, you know, that's like, for instance, in my chat, like, you know, I got a lot of MGTOW motherfuckers in my chat, right? And, like, a lot of them are, like, angry-ass dudes. So whenever there's, like, a broad who shows up from, like, somebody else's channel or whatever, you know what I mean? Like, yo, they'll immediately just start lobbing bombs at him and shit in the chat. And I'll be like, no, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, we don't do that in the motherfucking chat. Like, calm the fuck down. Like, yo, and it's not even like it's trolling. Like, it's legitimate, like, just angry, vitriol bullshit. And I'm like, bro, like, nah, we don't do that shit around here, dude. Like, we're here to educate. Anybody who wants to learn and wants to motherfucking, listen to motherfucking the message, they can sit and listen to the message and, talk about things. And if they're incorrect about stuff, we'll correct them. But don't stand here and just be dropping bombs and calling people names and shit who's outside of pocket of what the fuck it is, you fucking believe at the moment. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Like, I'm interactive with my fans, like, real shit. I'm interactive with my, because, like, and that's, like, I hold everybody to the same standard, like, I want to be held to. It's kind of on that level, you know what I mean? Like, fucking, like, if I'm out of pocket, somebody need to tell me. And if they're out of pocket, I'm going to let y'all motherfuckers know, like, because it's important that, we make sure that, like, we're all where we need to be and shit. You know what I mean? That's kind of the mentality that I'd like to keep in this fucking community.
Yee. I don't know. I just feel like calling people pedophiles is such a generic, like shit to throw at people nowadays. It's like, me and Vlad were talking about it too. I was like, how long will you think it'll take this person to call this guy a pedophile? Like, it's only a matter of time before this guy calls this other guy a pedophile. It's such a boring, uncreative insult that really is uncalled for, in my opinion.
I believe that too. And so, like, whenever we have a chance to correct it, we should. And I mean, we should dig in a motherfucker's ass. You know what I mean? And, like, don't take some stupid moral stance. Like, oh, you're not going to have me telling people what to do. Or, I'm like, yo, if they're fucking right, just do it. Like, yeah. But don't call motherfuckers pedophiles. Oh, that was so hard. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, just fucking, you don't have to, like, stand here and feel like somebody's forcing you to do some shit. Like, bro, if they're right, they're right. Like, fucking, like, yeah. You know what I mean? Fucking, dude, don't be in my fucking chat calling people pedophiles. I'll ban you off this bitch. It is what it is.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, well, no one's done that in our stream yet, but, I mean...
Yeah, but Pinoid, man, you called somebody a pedohood or whatever. Or their avatar.
No. I copied somebody else's insult, which they said, I said fucking Antoine's avatar looked like it was wearing a pedophile hoodie.
Yeah, there was right? Yeah. I remember it was about the avatar.
Well, okay.
Yeah, exactly.
Can we all?
You know what I mean? So like, yo, it was around.
Yeah, can we all agree that saying a cartoon character's hood looks like he's wearing something a pedophile would? It's not the same thing as calling someone a pedophile.
Yeah, that was kind of my mentality. Like, it was a joke, and it was funny. You know what I mean? Like, yo, I'm making fun of your avatar. I'm not accusing you of pedophilia. You know what I mean? I would never do that. Because, like, yo, the day after, like, all that shit happened, he was on my stream, and we had a conversation about fatherhood and, like, all the fucking bullshit that, you know what I mean, it entails in modern society.
It's pretty much the same thing as me telling Vlad he has a pedo stash or a porn star stash when he shaves his face. I'm not calling him a pedo. I'm not calling him a porn star. I'm just saying he's got a fucking pedo stash.
Yeah, like, I actually, this actually happened, and I didn't get mad. I was just like, whatever.
Like, it's like me saying your avatar looks like a fucking weird hippie doing LSD in the middle of fucking the California desert and shit. Oh, nigga, that's totally not calling you a hippie in the middle of fucking... You know what I mean? Like, yo, but it's not like saying you're in the goddamn desert doing LSD as a hippie. You don't live in a commune and shit. You know what I mean? It's a whole different... Like, I'm talking about your fucking avatar. You know what I mean?
Well... Your avatar looks like a gorilla smoking a cigar, so take that. Ah, shit, we must have lost him.
I guess that was the final...
Nah, I'm pretty sure he's trying to get back in. I'm gonna pull him back in.
Yeah.
Alright, Pinoid, I pulled you back in.
Yeah, unless I got, like, proper permissions, it's just gonna keep fucking booting me out. Like, I have to join the thing myself. It's dumb.
No, I'll just keep pulling you in.
Alright.
But yeah, no, I mean... Oh, there he goes again. I'll just pull him back in again when he gets back here.
Oh, and by the way, in case anybody asks, since he's in here, the meme on the screen was made by Antihero. I do not take responsibility for the manufacturing of said meme.
Wait, how did that even get there? Who put that as the background?
I don't know.
What happened to the one that Medicare Fembot made us? I like that one better.
Yeah, I did too, but I messaged her and I couldn't get a hold of it because she doesn't ever check her fucking DMs.
Yeah.
Fembot.
The price of progress.
Oh, by the way, yo, Count Dankula is going in so.
Count Dankula's
What?
going in hard on something.
On Sofane.
Well, what at?
On Twitter. Damonis tagged me in the motherfucking post and shit.
Oh. Oh, you hear that? Vlad, DMs are for losers.
What?
Medicare Fembot said,
For
said,
losers.
Yeah, she
DMs
said
are for losers.
For losers. I guess she's saying something about what you do with your spare time.
So I guess I'm a loser. Oh shit.
Yeah, you're a loser, all right.
Shit.
Oh, you might want to do something about that. Tighten up your shot group.
Yeah, I feel like
Yo,
that's like.
Talk to my son Zell, man. He got some suppositories and shit.
Oh no. Oh no.
But yeah. But the funny thing is, I feel like her writing looser is like an underlying meme that I've seen somewhere.
Yeah, no. It might be one of those accident memes, you know?
Well, no, there's actually a meme going around where people are saying, you know, I think it was a loser thing, like, yeah, calling somebody a loser in the meme, and it's spelled looser, and it's funny. I don't know. I've looked at too many.
Yeah, you need to get off the internet. Stop watching them TikToks.
Oh my God, she's right. She did send it to my Discord. I totally forgot.
Oh,
Oops.
yeah, you've been doing that a lot lately, haven't you?
Yeah, I mean, I do a lot of things and don't remember,
Yeah.
apparently. I've had sex with women and I only found out because they told me.
Don't you hate it when that happens?
Yes, always. I'm actually waiting on freaking Zell to show up someday. That was a Will Ferrell meme from 2014. Ah, I was right. There it is. Okay.
That's an old ass meme.
Yeah. Apparently. Did Pinoy disappear again?
No, where the hell? I mean, he might have. Pinoid.
Nah, man, I was lighting a cigarette. I put myself.
Oh, he was lighting up.
I just paid $13 for this pack of Newports and shit.
Oh.
Why are you smoking nigger cigarettes?
Oh.
Do you not know me?
Yeah, you're black.
I feel like you should know me by now. Like, I just got done eating fried chicken covered in hot sauce, and you know what I mean.
Was it from Popeyes?
I'd have banged it out.
Was it Popeyes chicken?
Roy Rogers. It was close. It's close.
Do you know what we call Popeyes chicken here in Missouri? We call it nigger fodder.
Oh no.
Oh.
Oh no.
No.
It's
Yeah,
okay if I.
Popeyes chicken is awesome though. I don't give a fuck. That shit is slamming as fuck.
Yeah, I mean, if compared to like the sludge of excrement that comes out of the ass end of a person with lactose intolerance.
As compared to like KFC or, you know what I'm saying, like almost any other fried chicken joint, Crown, you know,
Yeah,
like Popeyes is pretty much top of the mark for chain.
Yeah, Excel because he says I live in Missouri and it's never been referred to as that. You're absolutely right because I made that up.
Yeah, and who Vlad got inside jokes with himself.
You damn right.
Oh, backwards ass Missouri. I wish I could visit that place one day, but I don't think my constitution will allow it.
I want to move there. You know what I'm saying? Legit. I want to move to the Ozarks and like start a fucking drug dealing cartel business.
No, you don't. Just stop while you're ahead and like don't.
Yeah, man, I'm gonna buy a hotel and I'm gonna start laundering money for the drug kingpins. Because apparently, if you're white and you do that shit, you're not gonna get murdered.
There you go.
Excel
Vlad.
just said Kansas City isn't that bad, and I have to 100% disagree.
I changed the background, by the way, Vlad.
Oh my God, why?
Because it's the one that you originally wanted. Quit crying. Vlad, you
Boring.
forgot Pinoid was white trash.
White trash, nigga. White trash. Hashtag white trash, no state. Hashtag Trevor State.
Hashtag where's Ella?
Excel says that Pinoid would fit perfectly in the Ozarks.
You're fucking right, I would. I get me a boat and a truck and then another boat, and I just tow the boat and the truck behind my other truck and drive around and motherfucking like have like a breaking tree. And I
would tie a boat to the truck, to the truck, to the plane.
Yo, I had a crackhead bring me a plane one time home. He's like, yo, dude, and I'm saying, like, yo, I was like, bro, like, fucking stop bothering me. It's fucking New Year's Eve. I'm not selling any dope right now.
You want my plane?
And this, yo, and he's like, yo, man, I'll do anything, man. I said, go get me a plane, nigga. I need a fucking flight and take a flight somewhere. This nigga went and got me a plane. He brought me a fucking plane, like, tied up to a fucking Toyota Camry and shit. And I was like, nigga, what am I gonna do with a plane? Take this shit back. Like, yo, they got FAA numbers on.
Were there snakes on that plane?
Tired of these motherfucking snakes on this motherfucking plane.
Oh, that's great. Yeah, I've seen some shit out when I lived in North Carolina, but I ain't never seen nothing like that before.
I used to have a crackhead called Sir Steels a lot. That nigga used to bring me all types
Sir
of
steals a lot.
shit, all the months. Coming to Makita, sauce on the drip. Like crackheads, they steal stuff, and what they do is they come into the motherfucking like they come into the hood like a Chevy Caprice, like they roll around the block, and they just hold like whatever the fuck they stole up out of the car window and honk, and motherfucker, like, everybody in the block is like yeah or nah, or somebody might run over, and that was their sales pitch. It's like, look, I got this thing, right? And like it was sometimes you would like get some, you know, what I mean, good deals and shit. Like I got a whole like fucking like drill kit and shit one time for like $10. It was beautiful. That shit was like $175.
Nice.
Yo, we had a bunch of crackheads one time on the front of Chevy Caprice with fucking shovels, and they fucking used to plow the street off.
Is that what they
Yeah,
had to
but,
do for their crack money?
Yeah, you give them like $5. Them niggas will do anything. They don't give a
$5 get you anything. That's great.
Blow job and a milkshake.
You ain't never took a ball of crack and put it between two fucking crackheads and watch them scrap over. Take, I got the nigga in the purple pants with
Yo, $5 on the midget in the purple pants. Oh, that's messed up. I
got my money on the nigga with the red Adidas's on.
I was actually watching something or listening to something on the radio today about how bad they have crack problems in retirement homes.
Yo, how the fuck do you have crack in the... No!
Crack and cocaine.
Money for a retirement home. Crack is an expense.
I just want to know. It's like, so they had people calling in the show saying that, like the place that they had their mother-in-law at, all the old people would get their Social Security checks together and basically pool their Social Security money together to go buy some coke. And the place got fined.
These motherfuckers is
Yeah.
he baking cookies, not motherfucking cooking Tang and shit. That is not what the baking soda is for in a retirement home.
Well, that's great.
That is fucking awful. It's just like the STD epidemic. Like, man, listen. Yo, Viagra is a bad thing, all right? Like, a lot of people were like, man, yo, we should have... All right? There's a reason why your dick is supposed to stop working. Like, once it stops working, then you can start getting some shit accomplished. I can't wait for my dick to stop. I can start focusing on something other than pussy.
That reminds me of that episode of Family Guy where they didn't have sex and they were accountants.
Exactly. He's like, yo, pass me that bagel.
He's like, I'm gonna go have sex with that bagel, and then he's like, the butter's in the fridge.
I can't wait. Like, you put a female, you end up actually like being more healthy as a person.
Probably.
But either way, back to the subject. I have a. So what is your opinion on all this, Pinoid?
Me, like, yo, I don't think like Antoine should be out here motherfucking like saying niggas' first names if it's not comfortable with it. You know, I mean, if that's something that like, yo, he doesn't want out there, he shouldn't motherfucking have that out there. You know, like, real shit. Fucking, but, you know, I mean, Zell probably shouldn't be motherfucking addressing Antoine by his first name either. I'll be honest with you. You know, like, fucking, that's, like, they should make an agreement. Like, yo, in war, you make agreements about what bombs you don't use. Do bombs. You know what I mean? And
the only difference, the only distinction that I see, to be fair, is that Antoine publicly made his name public. So I thought that's the only difference like, that I see, really.
I know. It's not about differences, you know what I'm saying? But, like, you know, if they want to have that motherfucking agreement, like, they should be able to have that agreement. I mean, because, like, they knew each other in real life, and I feel like that complicates this whole YouTube thing.
Oh,
you know what I mean?
Sure.
Like, if any of y'all niggas knew me in real life, like, it would be a whole different ball game on this bitch.
But yeah, I mean, it's I don't know, but actually, you know, to be fair, Tonka brings up an interesting question. Said my mother was referred to by her first name on this channel, and it was hilarious. I'm assuming that part's sarcasm. So what would be the distinction there?
Honest with you, man. I am absolutely not comfortable with what I said. You know what I mean? And I said, like, I made my fucking point to be known. So, like, everybody in them motherfucking DM groups that were in and shit, that, like, I was not comfortable with, like, a couple of period there. I backed my nigga AP because, like, yo, I hold loyalty to that motherfucker for all the shit he's done for me. But I think he went too far with a couple of the things he did. You know what I mean? Like, number one, calling the job. Number two, dealing with the moms and shit. And, you know what I'm saying? Like, number three, you know, like, fucking actually putting out niggas' real names. Like, because, like, I thought, like, we were trolling one time and fucking, like, he was calling somebody some type of name. And it turned out to be Vamp. It's real name. And I mean, I was just like fucking following suit and like co-signing my niggas shit. Motherfuckers be going too far with that shit, and I'll let it be known because I'm a real motherfucker when it comes to that type of stuff.
So my thought on it was that it was a little late because his mother's name, actually her whole name, was already leaked. Nobody doxed her name that was in the stream. AP didn't dox her name. Kiwi Farms had already done that a while ago. So, like, if anything, all he did was mention a name that had already been leaked.
Who cares?
My name...
Should we perpetuate it, though?
Well, I mean, but hold on, I'm not done yet. But the other side of that coin was, in the moment, I found it funny and everything and surprising. Later on, after I talked to somebody else about it, they asked the very same question, and I was like, well, I guess you got a point there. In fact, it was in one of Doc's streams, and I think the person that brought that point up was Magog. Said that it's technically, I guess you'd say, unethical. But at the same time, though, it's still not doxing if it had already been leaked, and that was kind of the point I'm trying to make. So, in other words, I can see where there would be some moral wiggle room there for argumentation, but at the same time, to say that posting her first name in the live stream, to say that that was doxing is technically inaccurate, and that was my point.
Well, what I'm saying is that we shouldn't be perpetuating bullshit. And I mean, like, I don't give a fuck if somebody does dox somebody's shit. Like, we should not be, like, perpetuating that shit.
Yeah.
And I mean, unless, like, somebody, like, actually changes their fucking name, is kind of my deal. Like, if you start using that name as YouTube name, you know what I mean, I'm cool with it. But until that point, I'm not cool.
And to be fair, I agree with the idea that I don't think that Vlad, well, no, it's not even, I don't think Vlad or Zell were doxxed. I'm just gonna put that out there. Like, we already went through the whole thing that putting someone else's first name out on the internet is not fucking doxing them. It's just the fucking stupid intimidation tactic.
Yeah, so he says that he posted her name, he posted her business location, address, and her phone number. Not in my live stream he didn't. So I don't know anything about that. And as far as what I understood, all of that stuff was leaked a while ago by Kiwi Farms. So, but I honestly have no clue about all that shit, so.
I'm not cool with it. That's where I'm at. Like, I wouldn't want that done to me, so I wouldn't do that to somebody else. That should be the basic premise of how the fuck we operate out this bitch. You know what I mean? Like, I understand, like, we can talk shit and bant and go back and forth, and you know, I mean, we can have conversations about the fight and all that nonsense we're talking, all that type of stuff, right? But like, yo, we should not be standing here dragging people's family members into shit. I don't care if it's already out there or not. I don't give a fuck if it's out there or not. Period. Like, it should not be done. Cause like, yo, even if like, cause I do know a lot of motherfuckers' names and addresses and all that shit, because you know, I mean, like fucking like they fucked up and put like shit on GoFundMe's or, I mean, fucking had Streamlabs donation use their real names. And I mean, but like, yo, I'll be damned if I ever release any of that fucking information. Get fucked on that. That's not fucking cool. You know what I mean? Like, no, like, yo, I'm not doing that shit because we gotta like have some type of goddamn order on this bitch.
Yeah. No, I do agree. Vlad and Tonka, I mean, not, y'all getting me confused. Vlad and Zell were not doxxed, and what happened with Tonka's mom, you know, regardless of whether that information was out there, like, yeah, we all laughed about it, but I didn't know what the fuck was going on. I just thought the jokes were funny. I wasn't, like, you know, I was on my cell phone on the Discord app, but I mean, you know, looking back at it, no, it wasn't the right thing to do.
And I mean, like, I'm not trying to, like, stand here and, like, moral fag or do no extra. None of that bullshit. It just, if you don't want it done to you, don't do it to somebody the fuck else. Like, if somebody released, like, if Kiwi Farms did that to Andrew Vlad.
Well, I just want to say real quick, you said you knew what was going on. Nobody knew what was going on. In fact, I had no idea who AP was. I had no idea that AP was the one doing the voice. In fact, Trippy just literally brought AP in at random. Nobody knew that was going to happen.
Those were the dark days of when we were streaming on Google and people were just fucking jumping in and doing God knows what. Yeah, I didn't know that was her. I didn't know that was her real name. I thought it was just. And when I saw the last name was Rolling Wheels, I was like, "Oh, this must be a joke."
Yeah, like, so the thing is like, the only thing I ever defended was somebody said, quote, they posted her full name in there. I'm like, no, they didn't. Like, is her full name seriously, whatever her first name was, because who cares? And then Rolling Wheel, like, or whatever. Like, no, like, that's obviously not actually her last name, and that was the only part that I was arguing. And yeah, and the thing is, and from what I understand, because I did later on, like a week later, I did eventually talk to AP about it, and his justification for it, well, at the time anyway, was that Tonka had gone on talking about his kids and shit. And in AP's mind, no holds barred at that point.
Yeah,
so.
Well, whatever the deal is, Vlad, to be honest, that shit don't have nothing to do with us. Like, that shit, like, it's the same thing with Zell and Antoine. Like, that shit that goes on between them is so damn deep-seated that it literally has absolutely nothing to do with us.
Yeah, and I'm not saying that, and this is the other thing, too. First off, I'm not saying leaking my first name is doxing. That's never been anything that I've said. What I've said is that digging to find my first name through nefarious means is like, in my mind, is trying to collect doxes. Like, in other words, you can use that name to find other pieces of information. So, in other words, leaking my first name, I'm not that mad about it. Like, really, like, it's just whatever. I think it's kind of stupid. And in Antoine's case, same thing. I think it's stupid. Antoine doing what he did. It's basically just stupidity.
The thing I realized after observing all this shit, we're jumping
and the intimidation part.
Yeah, we're jumping in, Vlad, on something that's been going on for a really long time. That it goes way deeper than I think the two of us are even willing to go. Oh, I don't know about you. I ain't gonna speak for you because you do some dumb shit. But I'm not willing to go look that deep in to figure out, you know, who said what about who and how deep the rabbit hole goes on all this drama. Well, I commentate it from on the outside and say what I think my views are when it gets brought up in stream. Yeah, that's what I do. But I'm not going to try to get in this and choose sides and figure out who is right and wrong, because we'll be sitting here doing this shit all damn day. And I just really don't feel like getting involved in anything that gets that, you know, it's just too damn deep. Too damn deep. I made a statement. I'm backing out of all that deep-seated drama.
Yeah, I feel like, you know what I'm saying, like, if we want to set stuff on fire from time to time, that's cool, right? And I enjoy doing that. And I mean, I love using Jewish lightning to strike down other people's fucking channels. That is fucking hilarious. You know what I'm saying? To me personally, right? And I mean, like, I love, like, watching two motherfuckers go at it like fucking morons and, like, just sitting back and warming my hands on the flames, because I can do that, you know, because I'm smart enough and other people aren't quite that intelligent enough to catch me doing it. You know what I mean? But like, they'll see it afterwards, but like, they'll catch it then, and they don't catch it at that moment.
I just pulled in Zell's with us now.
Son, yo man, did you wash your hands, man?
Did I wash my hands before what?
Before you touch your eyes.
No, I got it everywhere. Just out of
You're gonna end up with pink eye, son, again, and your mom's gonna have to put those drops in.
Just out of principle.
God damn it, son. You know how much a doctor's office is?
I don't care. You're paying for it.
If I'm gonna take you to the nigga with the van on the corner, you know what I'm saying? It says the rapist. I'm pretty sure he's a therapist, but I don't know. Either way, you're going.
Well, you cut out there for a minute.
Yo, you are going to the rapist.
I think.
But anyway, yeah, Zell, did you hear anything I said?
You mean like before I jump? No. Is that the real Tonka in the chat, by the way?
Probably.
Yes, probably.
Oh, okay.
I assume so.
We never know.
It would be really embarrassing if it wasn't.
I don't know. Yo, here's the basic premise I went with, all right? We should do to other people, like, yo, what we would want done to us. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, don't be a dick and, like, perpetuate bullshit. Like, I don't care if somebody's fucking information is out there, right? Like, for instance, like, Tonka's mom's information being out on Kiwi Farms or whatever. Like, yo, we should not perpetuate it. Like, yo, just, like, fucking, in general. That's kind of the deal. Like, if somebody doesn't want their information out, you know what I mean? Like, they don't state it on a regular public basis, we probably shouldn't fucking, like, you know what I mean, put it out there. It's kind of the deal.
Yeah, no, I agree.
Yeah. I'm sort of with you, Pinoid, until you become somebody who's like, I'm okay with releasing other people's personal info. Then I'm like, oh, now I don't feel sympathy for you.
Oh, you know me, man. I'm never okay with that shit. And I mean, you've never seen me fucking like put any docs and bullshit out or any nonsense at all, ever.
You're a very principled man.
I try my best, nigga. I just like to set shit on fire and watch it burn down. And I mean, that's my favorite thing. You know, me personally, I call my nigga, the bearded New Yorker, up, and he fucking comes over and I mean, goes talks about his knish, and then he fucking like sets shit on fire, and then we walk away and collect the insurance.
Yeah, like, if your mom got doxxed, I'd be like, man, that's a principled guy who doesn't do that to others, I'm assuming. And so that's that's fucked up. But if you're like Mr. Donga, who's never gonna get big in wrestling, if you're Mr. Donga, you're like, you can't like expect the same sympathy when you just do like creepy backhanded shit and you release personal info and then you're like, hey guys, my mom got released out there, cry for me. No.
Well, yeah, I'm saying, like, you know, like, none of, like, yo, here's where I'm at. He shouldn't do it. People shouldn't do it to him. That's my mentality. Both sides. All right? And anytime, like, yo, your fans do it, call them motherfuckers out. You know what I mean? If your fans are in the chat calling niggas pedophiles, motherfucking, like, yo, call them motherfuckers out. If your fans are in the chat doxing niggas, they're fucking come to you in DMs with doxes, call them motherfuckers out on live stream and let them know this motherfucker's trying to dox people. And like, yo,
well, wait a minute. Aren't you the one that like argued for like you know, if you're slinging pedo out there is like the same way you'd sling out faggot? Like, you did that to Antoine.
No, we already discussed this. I made fun of his avatar. No, I made fun of his avatar, and that's what made it funny. Because I said his dad was wearing a pedophile hoodie, right? No, you can't just like, yo, this nigga, like, yo, the motherfucker in the chat who fucking called a viable ninja a pedophile literally just said he was a pedophile. He didn't say, like, his fucking hat looks like something a pedophile would wear. Now he look like he's wearing the rubber gloves that a pedophile would wear.
Well, I saw the comments.
Shit, you know what I mean?
I saw the comment, Tom. At least one of them. I don't know if there's more, but I saw one of the comments from Grant Stanford, and it was blah blah blah. This person's a fat faggot, and blah blah blah. Viable ninja pedo faggot. And
okay, well, first off, I want to say for the record,
insult.
Spectre said it first. Spectre said it first, for the record.
Well, if someone's like making claims of like true pedophilia, like I don't do that. But I know pedo has just kind of caught on as like faggot too.
Yeah, it's like the new Nazi. I'm gonna call you a pedo.
I don't say it, but I also, like, you know, unless it's egregious, like, I don't buy into, like, give someone a hard time because their chat's being retards. You know, and what I saw with Viable Ninja, what I saw, there could be more, was...
like, unboxing video?
Was an insult, you know?
Yeah, like, I'll call unboxing video makers pedophiles, right?
What the fuck? We just went over. You can't do that.
Yo, no, because I feel like unboxing videos are the new pedophile motherfucking like white van with the candy side.
Hey,
that's just my mentality.
I'll give Donga one thing. Yes, you're bigger in wrestling than I am in life. That is not saying much, Donga. Please don't start there. It's probably true. It's probably really true. And you're gonna stay there. Like, you're gonna stay there. Like, actually, I want to hear I don't want to hear any of these stories of like gloating of like how much he has and stuff like that. Can I just hear like one story of like some other wrestlers that have some name in the business that you're just really cool with and that take you out for drinks or you go to parties and stuff? People don't like you. It's easy to tell. But I want to hear those stories. Come on, at least make some up or something. I don't know.
This one time, me
Yeah,
and John
stories
Cena,
are always.
me and John Cena went out for corn dogs at mini golf. It was a good time. I couldn't see him the whole time.
Yo, me and Stone Cold Steve Austin were fucking like hanging out the one time, and we decided to start chaining bitches to radiators. You know, because like, yo,
That's not a true story.
you just got to chain a bitch to a radiator.
You always got
Not
to one.
true.
What is this a trend where Pinoy just ones up Gallagher like every time he tells a story?
I was just trying to contribute.
By the way, like,
Why you got a problem with me contributing? Like, I feel like you were intimidated by my story about Stone Cold Steve Austin and me chaining bitches to radiators.
No, when you said chaining bitches to radiators, it started giving me flashbacks.
Yeah.
by the way, Tom, before we move forward anymore, I just want to say I'm still sticking by my guns. Tonka, you're not getting a second of airtime out of me. If you hop on here, I'll gladly leave. It's cool, man, if you want to chat and stuff like that. That's not happening, dude. You're just not worth it, and you're creepy and weird, and, you know, you fuck your girlfriend, like, once.
You can come in all the fuck you want to, you know what I'm saying? I made the points I'm gonna make, you know what I'm saying? I feel like, you know what I mean, like, I'm right in where the fuck I'm standing in that moment, you know what I mean? Like, I'm just saying, like, as creators, I feel like we should have...
You there?
I mean, you hang out with Vlad, he's kind of creepy.
Yo, Vlad's just an autistic fuck. He's not Asian.
Vlad's pretty autistic.
Wait, since when is being a rapist creepy?
Stop it.
Well,
That's pretty creepy.
when you hang the sign outside with the wind, with like the letters backwards and shit, you know?
What?
When you hang the sign outside of your office and like the letters are backwards, so you're trying to attract kids.
That's dyslexia.
No, that's goddamn creepy.
Pedophilia, what? Attracting kids? What?
Yeah, no, the letters,
Dyslexia.
the letters being backwards is a dyslexic.
Oh my gosh.
This is
Not necessarily. You don't see things like. I mean, I don't know how dyslexia works,
You,
but I know
you,
it's
you
not
don't
just simple
write
letters
things backwards. You see things backwards.
You see things
Not necessarily. I don't
Well, I
know.
don't. So, like, for instance, like, I have dyslexic tendencies, and what happens is, when I read a sentence, sometimes I'll start reading the words in reverse order. It really fucks up. Like, especially when I'm playing Magic. Like, I fucking switch around the names of the cards by accident.
I feel like that's just because you're Jewish and you're used to reading.
Damn, got me.
Are you Jewish, Gallagher?
No, I'm not Jewish. That was a rumor
Not that
that...
there's anything wrong with that.
No, that's a rumor that Vlad
Yes, there is.
started. Vlad started a rumor that I was Jewish because he wants me to buy a new phone, and I just don't feel like spending the money.
Yeah, his phone is a piece of fucking shit that's dying.
Yeah,
You
and
know-
I will buy a new phone the day it dies. That's just how I roll. That computer that you put together for me that I bought replaced a computer that was almost 8 years old. And I was going to keep using it too until it just stopped working. Josh Janus says, please buy a phone. No, I will continue to terrorize the world with my outdated 4-year-old piece of shit phone.
What's wrong with your phone?
It's old. It's old
Piece
as
of crap.
fuck.
It
sounds
still
way out like
uses
Pinoid.
it uses Android like 3.
I don't know what that is.
Nigga, I have
I'm
no
one of
idea
those.
what the fuck that is either. Like, yo, he's like, it uses Android 3. Like, I have any fucking idea.
Okay, let me put it in this way. Put it this way. Right now, currently, I'm pretty sure we're on Android 9 or 10, and he's using Android 3. Like, so it's like one of the first Androids, like, period.
Oh, now
was
that
the
I have
joke.
context, I can laugh at him.
I'm buying a clamshell. Yeah, I'm buying a Cricket clamshell. That's gonna happen tomorrow with the big fucking numbers on it.
You're buying a what?
I'm buying a fucking, you know what I mean, one of them Cricket clamshells.
Cricket clamshell? What?
Yeah.
Can you speak in a not speak in Ebonics like one time?
It's not Ebonics! No, it's a fucking flip phone! Yo, the clamshell flip phone is like big because it has giant ass numbers so like old people can see.
Do you wanna chirp at your friends?
He wants to
bring
get
chirping back?
He wants to get a jitterbug. That's what he wants.
Holy shit! Remember chirping? Remember those phones that would just do the same fucking tone and.
Yeah, they put walkie-talkies in the phones and shit. Like somebody put the old garbage shit
like
in with the new hot shit.
It was like 2005, and everyone was using like the Nokia walkie-talkies. Remember that shit? You couldn't go anywhere in Home Depot without hearing the beeping tone of the fucking walkie-talkies.
Everywhere I went, I felt like the cops were gonna fucking invade. I was getting scared.
He's like, I can't go out. I can't go outside my trailer park no more.
10-4, everybody. Like, oh no, the cops is coming! Run, nigga, run! I got weed on me and water and shit.
He eats all the shrooms in his pocket real quick. He's like, oh shit.
Can you keep it down?
Yes.
Who was
Oh
that?
shit, it's your mama yell at?
Yes, that was my mother.
Did you get yelled at by your lady?
Yeah,
Yeah, that was
He's
his
whipped,
mom.
man.
that was my mom.
He has to ask permission every single time he
No,
goes
that
to the
was
stream.
that was actually my
Oh
wife.
no.
She's watching a telenovela in the living room.
Yo, I'm telling you out here conducting business and shit. God damn it,
Yeah.
she needs to respect your.
No, no, don't work like that around here. When you
You ever tried? Have you ever sat down with your bitch, turned off the TV, and chained her to the radiator?
No, don't break that. Stop don't chain anything to anything anymore.
Okay, Gallagher, just tell your mom to put her mouth on your wee-wee and to know her place, and then we'll all be happy.
Yo, just throw bonbons, a knife, and some bread at her, nigga. Like, yo, she'll make you a sandwich.
No, I can't actually keep playing this game that was my mom who just yelled at me. No,
Bonbons.
that was my wife.
So Pino,
Dude, I
why
would
did you
milk
want
the hell out of that.
Yeah,
Pinoid,
no.
why did you want this stream to happen, Pinoid? We're all here for you.
Yeah, that's it, man. I was the one who asked for this stream to happen. Holy shit. Yeah, I'm the one who asked for this shit to happen. Oh, thank you very much for fucking reminding me of that, son.
I feel
It's
some
appreciated.
sarcasm there. I feel that's pretty rude, especially live.
Well, son, you need to stop motherfucking making up goddamn bullshit stories. Remember what happened last time? You know what I'm saying? You ran around saying the sky was falling and somebody hit you in the head with a brick.
Yeah, that was me, sorry.
I do remember making up a lot of shit. I like to make up shit. It's fun.
Well, you need to stop doing that.
I haven't learned yet, Dad. But
I
remember,
figured you learned last time when you had that giant knot in the corner of your fucking forehead.
I just love this gay-ass roleplay joke, because, especially Lo-Fi, she was like, it's gross,
Oh, Lo-Fi's a... You see me, I tagged her in the fucking last one where you were going to get pink eye and shit?
Yeah. I touched my whole fucking body because of that. You don't tell me what to do.
Yo, she has been hating on me so hard.
My dick has it now.
Yo, legit, she has been hating on me something awful. I don't know what's going on with Lo-Fi, man. We was cool for a minute.
No, she's teasing you. She doesn't hate you.
Nah, she been hating on me, man. Like her and, what's that other fucking fat black bitch? Oh, Toya D. Both of them has been hating the shit out of me for, no fucking reason.
Who?
Toya D. She be showing up in gaming and yelling streams sometimes. I think she's, legally retarded or something. Or black. I'm not sure which.
Oh,
we don't say the R
no,
word
no.
around here.
No, Pinoid, you can't be doing that.
That's very rude.
I'm using the technical term. I think she's legally retarded.
Okay, all right.
Like, I was concerned about making fun of her. I don't know whether or not I should because, like, I'm not sure if she is actually retarded or not. Like, you ever talk to somebody like, should I make fun of this person or are they actually retarded? I'm
Yes,
not
that's
sure.
you. Yes,
That's not me.
That's why I love you. That's why I bring you everywhere with me.
Yeah, I just talk with an accent. I'm not retarded.
You know the girl cliques in high school and how they always have the ugly ones so that they go from a 5 out of 10 to a 7? You do that for me.
Oh.
You do that for me.
I find that odd because me and you both run around grossing people out with this father-son meme.
Yeah, it does get a little weird, but you know, everyone wants to really, you know, play with the son, not so much the dad.
Yeah, exactly. See, that's why I'm not the retarded person. The rest of these motherfuckers could pull that shit off with you the way.
I bet in bed I could do a better daddy no. That got grody. That got a little grody.
You know, I'm gonna laugh at it just because, like, fucking, if you laugh at it, it's no longer fucking weird.
I don't know about that. I don't know. I guess.
I agree.
Yeah, if you take it seriously, then it gives weight to it, and then it becomes odd. You know, then it gets, like, uncomfortable.
So, Pino, are you at work?
He's at disconnected.
Yeah, I figured that was him when I heard the noise.
Yeah, that's cool. They can hear you, by the way. And they're all like, "We go."
Hey, don't make fun of Gallagher. He's having a good time with his mommy.
Yeah, right. Yeah. We should make an Arkansas show now. And
A what?
I'm just basically saying he should just fuck his mom already. Jesus Christ.
Whoa! Okay. No, he's recapping all the fun to his mom, and you, like,
Yeah,
you know,
yeah.
shouldn't talk about her like that.
No, I just had to tell my mom to shut up and bring me more pizza.
That's
Yeah,
not,
that's not
what you
said.
Because we heard you the whole time.
No,
that
I
is not what you did.
Yeah, well, I had to mute it because I didn't want you guys to get scared by me yelling at my mom. I talk nice to her when you guys can hear me so you think I'm respectful, but then I mute it to yell at her.
But you didn't mute yourself. We heard you. And it was very sweet, by the way. You don't need to pretend that you're mean to your mom. You were very sweet to your mom.
Wait, you heard me even though I just muted myself?
We heard you with your mom just now.
You have to mute yourself on Discord and OBS.
Oh,
So
well.
Yeah.
Oops.
I mean, if you want to do it again, what we can do is we can restart. You can
No,
go, get off the back
it's
of the
already
room,
got
and then you can actually yell at her and be like, "Shut the fuck up, mom!"
Yeah,
You know?
shut up, mom. Where's my Mountain Dew, mom? Tostinos in the fridge, mom, when they should be in the oven.
Mom, bathroom, mom.
Bathroom! Where's my bedpan?
Mom, more hot pockets.
More hot pockets. Oh my god.
Get the hell off.
No.
Get the hell off.
What?
Say bye-bye.
No.
I hope that's not the real.
Penoid is in the waiting room.
I hope that's not the real Donga, by the way, because like that's a very spurgy person in chat. That's like an Antoine that's going on in the chat. That's like a Sparky. He can't be that tarded.
I'm pulling.
He's got to calm down. Maybe he's got to go talk to his mom nicely, you know, like you did, Gallagher. That was very sweet.
No, that's not. Like, I can't do it. It's not my mom. Mom, bring me another soda.
Mom, hold the bucket for me. I gotta poop.
Oh my god.
Please bring me another soda.
Oh yeah, add the please in there, motherfucker, because yeah, she's
you're
gonna
making
start being
everyone
like, what the
laugh.
fuck?
Whipped by his mom. Oh my god.
Hey, no, he's just being sweet to his mom.
Who's
What's
the-
wrong
you
with
or
being
me?
sweet to your mama?
Me.
You are.
That's your mom. That's
Yeah.
your mommy.
Yeah, can you please get me a soda?
Oh.
We don't have a soda now.
Well, give me one of these things then.
Honey, you know we're broke. You're a fucking YouTuber. We don't have any soda.
Wow. Wow.
First off,
Uh,
I ain't getting you jack
Dad,
shit.
are you just upset that you can't,
Second off,
that you
you
don't
got
have a mom to
two
talk to like that?
I haven't spoken to my mom in like 5.
You cut off there, but I'm assuming 25 years.
Like 5.
5 years you haven't spoken to your mom?
Yeah, she a fucking crazy person.
Fair enough. I'm sorry about that. It sucks.
Yeah, man, she got upset because I said I wanted to chain motherfuckers to radiators one day, and then like she never talked to me
No,
again.
that's not.
So in other words, we get the source of the woman hate, and that is a mommy issues. Got it. That sounds about it.
Nah, man, I love my mom to death, man. Fucking, she just, me and her, we don't get along. We like fire and ice. You know what I'm saying? We like fire.
To steal a penoidism, it is what it is.
It is what it is. Like, you ever met somebody in your life who like you just don't get along with? I mean, just wanna, she's a feminist, and like I'm a misogynist. It's a dumb mix up.
Oh wow. Well, I'm sorry about that. Yeah,
I agree.
I have like a mom from like The Sopranos. You ever seen The Sopranos?
Oh, does she have like balding hair and a little bit of tan skin?
Well, I
really
didn't mean to go
fat?
that way because she doesn't look like a horrific sculpture or at any means. But I also don't want to get into the conversation of my mom looks pretty because that's creepy. But
Dude, as your mom, is she from a scale of 1 to 10? Rate her.
Oh no! Stop it! Oh no! That just. But no, like the Sopranos.
How sweet are you to your mom?
About 10 to 20% of the time, it's great. The other 80% of the time, we want to kill each other, but she's still my mom. So it's like that. That's what I got.
Yeah,
You got a mom.
I checked. Yeah, I checked.
Yeah, you got a mom. How dare you, you fucker?
One time you lived with your mother.
Yeah, I moved out at like 15. My mom, she had like that
Well, guess what?
that thing like when she
such
gets the
a liar.
period.
No, it's
I'm
15
serious.
years of you
Dead ass,
living
man.
in your mom's basement, feeding off of her internet. You fuck.
Yeah, you should have moved
Yeah.
out at You should have moved out at 14.
Dude, you should just
faggot.
you should just fell out of your mom's pussy into a U-Haul and into a fucking studio apartment.
Dude, you're pissing off your mom, man. Watch your fucking language, man. Your mom.
I hear him go like, you should have just fallen out of your mom's pussy, and I hear his mom in the background. What?
Shut up, Mom.
Oh no! Oh no! No, that's real. You just did that. Oh no. Oh god.
She's hitting me with the Pokemon slippers. Oh.
I bet. Is she also hitting you with some rubber things too? Like,
What's wrong with you, dude? Why do you go?
I'm a terrible
grody.
person.
Yeah.
Yeah, why would you go all the way with your mom, Gallagher? That's so fucked up.
Why would? Come on, Vlad.
Oh,
Let's
Vlad,
not.
No,
Okay.
no, Vlad. Now you just took it too far.
Mommy, no.
But yeah. So what? Okay, so we've been waiting on Zell for a while to let Zell talk about something that's been on his mind. So I think we should jump to that now.
Yeah, I'm gonna unplug the mic so if my mom yells at me, he doesn't stop laughing.
Oh my god. Yeah, it's about to get bad, Gallagher.
His mama's gonna beat him with the wiffle bat again.
I don't know. Maybe I do need. I'm just gonna keep this up because it's creepy and funny. Maybe I do need my dad in on this.
I'm here for you, son. What you need?
Like, where do I start with all this?
When your daddy
Bullshit.
touched you.
Well,
I know
first
you-
thing
oh,
first,
come
son.
on.
I I think you need to address the comments made the other night, and then you need to stand here and express yourself, and then go wash your fucking hands before you give yourself fucking more pink eye.
That's a good point. That is where I need to start. So last night in Doc's stream, in his chat, I guess I'll do my best to paint a picture for you guys. But last night in Doc's stream in his chat, Antoine, or Fathu as I love to call him, started making very, very obvious hints to my real name. Very obvious. I mean, it was my name with one letter changed. So that was just like, there's bants and shit talk and stuff like that, and then there's like the kind of doxing that, at the very least, I'm very much against. Because I'm not against doxing entirely. There's situations where, if there's a real pedophile and they get doxed, who cares? But there's doxing that you can use to intimidate, or at least try to intimidate, and you're being malicious with it. And this Mr. Antoine, Mr. Fatty Fathu, decided to start doing that. And then he did it again on Twitter, and Sparky joined in on the fun. Actually wraps it up pretty nicely, because the rest of the story really just is everyone's take on this, which is, this is bad. Like, no matter how you look at this, it's a really bad look. And I'll go back to that picture for you guys. I'll be your little Bob Ross for a second. Antoine teased releasing my real name, and pretty much should have at that point, because it's just one letter change. He did that. This is literally the reason. And we got screenshots for this too. Okay, Mr. Fathu. His reason was, I called him Fathu too much. Now, I didn't know that those were the rules. Like, if somebody had told me that we're working on those rules, oh my God, like, then I should have been able to threaten doxing many people for calling me so many things too much. I just didn't know that the rule was that Antoine, or Fathu, whatever you want to call him, he has these principles, but doggone it, he will break those principles if you call him Fathu too much. And one of the claims levied against me that came from Sparky, and this was hilarious. They then tried to justify it by suggesting that when I'm saying Fathu, which is just Matthew with an F instead of an M, when I'm saying Fathu, I'm doing the same thing. I'm sort of leaking his name and sort of intimidating him by revealing his real name and stuff like, which is retarded. But that's their claim. But I never once even got close to addressing Antoine's real name. And I thought it was a foolish errand to do so until I learned, and this was like 2 months after the fact, or a month after the fact, I learned that Antoine himself had been using his real name in many streams. And when I learned that, his name was out there. It was released by himself. Just like he released the information about, say, his daughter and that situation. He would discuss that publicly. Just like the situation with his ex. He would discuss that publicly. The shit that I would always criticize him on was stuff he would discuss first, and then I would jump in with my point of view and be like, of course you're wrong because you're Fathu and you fucking lie all the time. So that's where we're at pretty much, is we have this sad guy who just keeps trying to justify doing dirty, nasty things. Now there's one that's so blatant that even people that had his back are like, yeah, I hate you, Zell, but I got your back on this one. So I don't know what we do from here. What I did was Sparky decided to puff his chest a lot on Twitter at me specifically. And so I was like, "Oh, dude, one-on-one stream right now. Let's do it." Or in a few hours because it was supposed to be this stream. And he accepts the offer, but then because I didn't respond in a certain way to one of his tweets, like with words, even though we had already settled on the offer and we were going to have a one-on-one, he's like, "Oh, you're not saying anything now, so now I'm not going to do the stream." So he ran away from that. I can't get a one-on-one with Antoine. This is the badass that we're talking about here, Mr. Alpha Male Antoine. His idea of resolving this, his cure to all of this, is if Zell stops calling me Fathu, this could all end. Are we fucking crazy? Are we insane? Yeah, Donga, this is one of your buddies that you backed. It makes total sense. That's where we're at, P.
Yeah, like I feel you. I fucking, and you know me, like you know, I mean, look, you know what I'm saying? Like if somebody got a squabble with me, you got a problem with me, whatever the case might be, like nigga, I ain't got no problem showing up and fucking settling beef, whatever it might be. And I mean, it'll be what it is. And I told him he should do the fucking same. Like he should stop standing here acting like a little girl and hiding behind nonsense. And I told him, I said, look, you know what I'm saying? Did you delete those fucking streams where you addressed yourself by your name? Because if you did, then we know that you're trying to cover up your name, and that's cool. You know what I mean? Because, like, yo, sometimes anonymity is important if that's what you want to do, and all of us will respect that. You know what I'm saying?
You know, P, if word got to me, this is not a joke, guys. Word got to me, I'm serious, that his name was something that he was trying to, like, erase that stuff and at least hide that. Even Pinoid knows, oh, I would still trash him. I'd still call him Mr. Fatty Antoine, Fatwan, what the fuck ever. But even Pinoid knows, like, I would be like, okay, I'll stop saying the Fatu thing if he wants to stop. If he didn't mean to really get his name out there or he regrets it, okay, whatever.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Like, I'm like, and I'm fully with that ideology. You know what I'm saying? Like, I know the deal. Like, fucking, we all feel some sort of kind of way about our anonymity out here. And if we don't want our name out there, or our likeness, or whatever the case might be, we can eliminate that, you know what I mean, as best we can, and hope that other YouTubers will respect it, and most of us will, all right, because we are honorable men and we get it. But, like, you know what I'm saying, he's like, no, I'm not deleting any fucking so, and I mean, like, I don't know what to fucking tell these niggas, you know?
And I'm also confused, Pinoid, because, like, I also get the response, I even see it in chat, too, like, I've seen, like, oh, Zell just moral fagging. I didn't, like, again, there's just these new rules being built. I also didn't know that moral fagging was just making a point about principles that they established, not me.
Well, the funny thing is,
Tonka's tried to establish certain principles, and then he fucking shits all over him, and I go, oh, okay, then I'm glad Vamp's dad's dead. Because I'm like, if we're going to go to that level, sure, fuck off. I have no sympathy for you. He shits on him first, so I flip the bird, and then they go, oh, Zell, moral fagging. Why are you moral fagging?
well, pedantics come in here. First off, when they say moral fagging, they're not even using the terminology right, because moral fagging is an appeal to emotion.
Yeah, but now you're moral fagging about moral fagging, apparently.
Right,
Yeah,
apparently.
moral fagging
Yeah.
about fucking technical speech.
Yeah, what they're saying is that you're virtue signaling, and if they're saying virtue signaling is bad, because that's what they're confusing the two. And if they say virtue signaling is bad, then I guarantee they're hypocrites because everybody.
Yeah, so when, you know, the wrestler that's not going to go anywhere and has a feather in his cap is going to complain about his mother, like, that's moral fagging, right? Because doxing is okay to you guys, right? It's okay. Like, just at least say that. Just at least be like, if you're too mean to us, we will dox you. But just this whole like, you need to be really upset that my mother's info was released. Oh my God, your mother's info was released? That's terrible. What do you do? Oh, I release people's personal info and lie about people. Oh, okay. Now I don't care that your mother's info is released. Like, now I don't care. Okay. Like, what do you want me to do? Like, I moved in with a fan and ruined a marriage, but, you know, feel bad for me because faff you. I don't care now. Like, I don't care now.
Eee.
I just want to make that. I just want, yeah, exactly. I just want to make that clear. Again, Antoine, were you lying to the person you were talking to that I have screenshots of? Were you lying? Because you laid out very clearly the rule that you want established is if there's a name that someone calls you that you don't like and they do it enough, threatening to dox or doxing in general is A-okay. Is that the rule? Please at least tell me that's the rule.
There are no rules.
I know. There are no rules.
There are no rules.
Except shame on us for breaking the rule.
Let's just fucking say
It's-
all this
it's
stupid
insane.
shit. There is no fucking
It's insane.
rules. Anybody tries to say their rules, it's just like fuck you.
How dare you release info about my mother? Oh, by the way, let's bring this crazy dude on. Stalks women to release DMs about a crazy girl that Zell lost a child with that is spouting bullshit
But
out of her
Zell,
mouth.
So,
but
like-
Zell, hold on. But Zell, I got a great point to
It's
point
like,
out.
what's
It's
going
great.
on?
No, listen to this. Apparently, it's not stalking. Of course, despite the legal, definitions of what stalking is and all that stuff.
Yeah.
It's not stalking because apparently, according to these people, and Kadut said she didn't consider it stalking, and therefore it's not stalking, even though it's legally stalking.
Yeah, Kadun sometimes wants to play the middle. Kadun doesn't like the drama.
Hey,
Whatever she thinks will calm it down at the time, she'll usually do that. I don't care either way.
What I want to know is, did the girl that you punched in the face consider you assaulting her?
Yeah, funny enough, I didn't go to jail for that. I didn't punch her in the face. I think it was either, at the worst, it was a punch in the shoulder. But looking back on it, like, and especially with like all the women beater shit coming up, I'm like, now I wish I punched her in the face. Because if I'm gonna be called a woman beater, I at least would have liked to have gotten away with beating a woman in the face. But you punch a woman in the shoulder or shove her, whatever I did, to stop her from harming your girlfriend at the time. You're just evil. You're just the worst thing ever when that
So,
happens.
like, how many teeth
But
did
you're
you
a
knock
saint.
out? Like that.
But
how
you're
many-
a saint when you move in with two fans and their marriage, coincidentally goes to shit and the guy tries to kill himself. That's a saint!
But how many teeth did you knock out when you punched her?
Now I wish I did do that. I would have had a collection and then put on a necklace.
Did you wear like a sock and bopper when you hit her, or was it just your bare fist?
It was bare fist, man. I went into raw. went into raw.
How many 6-packs did you drink before you punched her?
Oh God, I don't drink though. I just I either hit her or I shoved her, and I don't care, and I would have done it again because she was threatening my girlfriend at the time.
Look, honestly, whenever
Yeah.
that all came out, to be perfectly honest, what you should have just said is, you should have straight up just said, yeah, not only that, I knocked her out, fucking raped her, and threw her in a fucking ditch.
No,
Like, yeah, just
maybe
go
not a
all
good
the
idea,
way.
Vlad.
Just go all the way with it.
Oh,
We
boy.
just fuck it. Just fuck it. Like, they're not gonna believe you anyway. You can just make up shit. I fucked her
Yeah.
dog too. Like, fuck it. Who cares, right? Yeah.
Oh,
I mean,
boy.
like, at the point that when they start saying you stole her piggy bank, it doesn't fucking matter anymore.
I stole her piggy bank for booze money, and I'm just like, I'm known amongst every one of my friends that I just don't really drink. I just don't drink, but I stole a piggy. I had to get that booze.
So how much
What
how
the
much
fuck?
liquor do you drink on a nightly basis?
What's up?
How much liquor do you drink on a nightly basis?
I probably drink twice a year.
Do you usually like think about drinking alcohol when you wake up first
What?
thing in the morning?
You're cutting out.
I said, do you usually think about alcohol when you wake up first thing in the morning?
I just said I drink like twice a year.
Okay.
Gallagher.
Do you get angry when people like ask you, do you think you should cut back?
Yes, when I'm really drunk.
Do you get depressed about your drinking habits?
Yeah, I do. I wish I was a drinker. Like drinkers, for the most part, seem to have a lot of fun. And I was just always the lame dude that didn't drink much. Like I had to get talked into it at a party. But once I started going, I could get like really drunk and have a lot of fun, like most people do. But I didn't really.
So I'm gonna have to recommend to your supervisor that you go to regular AA meetings.
It better be a men's only. If there's women in there, it'll trigger me.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
I just punch her and I run out, try to find the nearest
supervisor
piggy
know
bank.
that you cannot work in the immediate proximity of women because you just might like spastically assault them out of nowhere.
Yeah. Yeah. But anyway, that one's done to death. But it's just a great example of like, Donga and the Donga Files. They really love that story. It's really fun to them. They have a blast with it, and then at the same time, it's like Dr. Jekyll, Mr. Hyde. At the same time,
you got so many people, Vlad, asking to get on the show. So many people want to get in here.
At the same time, Donga can also be like, but why'd you do that to my mom? And it's like, do you not? This is why you don't get invited out places at your work, probably. This is why you're not going to move up professionally. Like, this is why. What is it? Cognitive dissonance? Is that what it's called?
Something like that.
Yeah. It's just like, and a complete lack of self-awareness. That, or like, I just hope to God that these people are like just the biggest trolls ever. Then that would make me happier, because I'd be like, all right, they're actually sane. Like when they leave the internet, they realize what they're doing and what they're up to, but they're just fucking around. Like that's a better version. I really, you hope that it's not real people, and that they really believe what they say, because that's just creepy.
Well, Pinoy disappeared again. That's
of course he did.
He probably
Wonderful dad.
He probably got disconnected and got
No, he didn't even get disconnected. I'm telling you, Gallagher, he loves to constantly abandon his son.
Oh. He went to the cigarette
Dun,
store
dun.
and never came back.
Yeah. I'm gonna go get cigarettes. Okay, Dad, I love you.
Alright, well, I don't know how long you guys plan on dragging this out, but I'm about ready to pull the plug on this stream.
It was a short one, but just to I guess get that out there.
We can always
posterity's
stream
sake.
again another day, but you know me, my mom is
Yeah,
asking me to get off
I don't
the
know.
internet. I gotta go to school tomorrow. Can't stay up too late on a school night.
Oh, you.
Yeah, well,
nerd.
no, you just want to play fucking Call of Duty for the next like hours before you go to bed. That's all.
I can't, and you know what? The thing that sucks about that is I can't find my lucky fedora. So.
You what with a fedora?
I can't find my lucky fedora. I can't play my Call of Duty without my lucky fedora.
Actually,
fedora.
guys, actually, there's a topic we didn't bring up that is
Question from a liar. So I already explained it earlier, but I'll get into more detail with it when I said that Antoine or Fathu, because that really upsets him. So I love it now. He decided to try and intimidate or whatever by dropping my name with like a letter changed in it and blah blah blah. And I also explained how Sparky joined in on the fun. What I meant by that was, if you look on Twitter, and I have screenshots for it as well, Sparky was very happy to entertain this, knew exactly what Antoine was up to, because Sparky was using GIFs that sort of allude to what my name is. So he was dancing around it too, having fun. And if you're doing that with the behavior that Antoine's exhibiting, then you're just as bad. You're a piece of shit, disgusting, and all that. So, but he knows what he did. He's just he's doing his popcorn slash what is it? Fire detector, smoke detector routine. He's doing that. It's another version. He's like, oh, what did I do? Like he knows what he did. He's just doing his Sparky thing. These people don't they don't have like values, principles. They'll pretend to, but they're just grody, and they're willing to do anything if they feel like you're too mean to them.
You're mean to me.
What were the gifts? Apparently, he doesn't know what they were.
Oh, do you see what I mean? There it is. That's the smoke detector bit. Like he knows what the gifts are, but he's playing a bit, dude. He's trolling. He's doing a thing.
You know what? Actually, you know what's really funny to me? So I remember not that long ago, and I'm dead serious. This is actually kind of getting a bit under my skin. Not that long ago, I remember Sparky throwing an absolute fit, and in fact, multiple times, for, quote, banting. Banting is dumb. Banting is stupid. If you bant, you're an idiot. And here he is doing exactly that. And it's like, and I don't know, like, it just bothers me, because, like, make up your mind, like, kind of thing. So, like, are you gonna bant or you're not gonna bant? Like, which is it? Like,
well, he's against a brick wall. He has to play this out now. He has to go the troll gimmick plus also trying to dig up anything on me to be like, look, you retroactively started this, blah blah blah. It's just like the me saying I won't give a second of airtime to Tonka, and then conveniently a month later, after challenging Antoine for a one-on-one, he goes, oh, I'm just going to use your rule too. It's this retroactive stuff. Sparky's against a brick wall, so he's got to play this out, and I don't think it's sad anymore. I think he deserves it, but like he's in a situation where like there's no way he can deep down be like, I'm holding to principles. There's no, they have flushed that down the toilet a while ago, and now they either just get really, really mad, or they have to play a troll like gimmick and just they're trying to be. This is the worst thing of all too. These people are like looking up to Tonka and trying to be like little Tonkas. Oh God, what a person to look up to.
As interesting and as brand new all this was, and as much as I love hearing your voice, Zell, I'm gonna cut the stream because I'm tired. I want to just
for sure
real quick say thank you to everybody in the chat who stayed here the entire length of the stream to watch with us. Thank you. We couldn't do it without you.
We appreciate it. It was very sweet of all of you.
Vlad, do you have any? I know you usually have some pretty interesting closing words, Vlad. Do you want to give some closing words?
Yes. I would fuck a Tema. There we go. Next.